For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. It looks like as a result of the recent Diddy accusations, more Hollywood billionaires will be facing allegations. Creator of the drama series All the Queen's Men, Christian Keys, would break his silence through an hour-long Instagram live regarding years of alleged sexual harassment. According to Keys, the harassment came from the powers that be, who exhibited inappropriate behavior. Now, during the live, he said this man had bragged about having multiple young black men on payroll. Keys would continue to explain that it bothers him that the world continues to celebrate the person that harassed him, but actually have no idea how this person moves behind closed doors. A possible reason why Keys hasn't identified his alleged abuser yet could be due to the confidentiality and non-disclosure agreements he referred to. However, he would also explain that those agreements do not prevent him from turning in materials to law enforcement for possible criminal activity. In addition, he would add that he plans to speak out even more due to the recordings he has. Also in the live, Keys would recall several moments of harassment, including one time a man tried to get in bed with him and one time he was offered $100,000 to take off his clothes. Keys would receive tons of support from industry friends. One Instagram user would comment on the situation by adding, "I ain't seen him in none but Tyler Perry movies." Now, interesting enough, as soon as the unnamed allegations broke, Tyler Perry soon became a trending topic online, with many assuming this is who Keys was referring to, despite him not mentioning any names. Keys' filmography does include several Tyler Perry productions, including Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Madea Goes to Jail, the play, and What's Done in the Dark, the play. Of course, the popular Boondocks episode featuring Tyler Perry parody would be mentioned and begin to go viral again shortly after. This would become yet another moment in time where the Boondocks predicted the future. The episode shows Granddad auditioning for a play by a Tyler Perry-like figure. The play ends up being held on a private compound, forbidding the actors from contacting their families, and the entire company is revealed to be a cult. There, Granddad dodges advances from the Tyler Perry-like character named Winston Jerome while working through a grueling schedule. Huey and Riley eventually save him. Several users on Instagram would immediately make the connection. One user writing, "Y'all remember that episode of the Boondocks about Tyler Perry? Did this Tyler Perry thing come to life from the Boondocks?" Boondocks was right again about Tyler Perry. Now, if you remember earlier this year, former producer of the Boondocks, Carl Jones, would sit down with Comedy Hype for an exclusive one-on-one interview, where Jones revealed that the infamous Tyler Perry episode, Pause, was developed from a real-life experience coming from one of his stars, Gary Anthony Williams, who voices Uncle Ruckus, when he had went on an audition for a Tyler Perry movie.
So the idea of the episode came from one of our actors that was a part of the show, Gary Anthony Williams, who plays Uncle Ruckus. So he had auditioned for a Tyler Perry movie. And so he was telling us about his experience. And so there were certain things that we took from the real story that he gave us and we put in the show. And I think that might have made him feel a way because it was almost like he had a leak or someone that was like telling us stuff that because it was like the prayer circle, for example, like that was something, that he did. And then we were also, Gary was informed that he might actually, record those prayer circles. And so that's where we got the idea of Granddad, his eyes wandering, and Tyler Perry caught him through him videotaping those prayer circles and realized that he was not ready for the inner circle, or at least Gary didn't get the job, by the way.
In that same interview, Jones would confirm that Tyler Perry was so upset at the episode, he called the network and told them to never air it again. After adhering to Perry's demands at first, now in 2023, the episode has aired since and is currently streaming. Now, actually, over 10 years ago, Tyler Perry would respond to some of the rumors surrounding him and the Boondocks. In an interview with Outlet Straight from the A, Perry would go on to say, "Just like the Spike Lee situation, I feel that no response is the best response. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I will tell you this, there is absolutely no truth to the rumor that I'm suing the Boondocks. Those are all lies. I'm not suing anybody over that. And I haven't fired anyone because of that show either. I don't know where all that came from." Now let's talk about it more in the comments below. Do you agree with Christian Keys coming out about these allegations? And should he go on and mention the names of the alleged people. For more news and comedy, be sure to subscribe here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Out.